Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. On today's review, it's part 3 of the shot Collab St Helens Darts Megastore range, and these are the James Welding darts. Now, I'm going to do this straight away. I'm going to take my hat off to Carol from St Helens Darts Megastore and congratulate him. Not many people will go out their way these days to help other people, but not Carol. There's knighthoods and MBEs and OBEs being given out right, left and centre for people that are just for doing their job. But Carol does so much for charity, so much for kids, and especially for the local kids through St Helens Darts Youth Academy. Now, he's picked out a couple of players, and to try and help them further their dreams, he got in touch with Shot and got a collab range done. You've got Janice, you've got Matty, and you've now got James. That's the 3 darts in the range, and they're all £49. Now, with this £49, St Helens Darts Megastore make no money whatsoever. The money goes straight to the player, and it's commendable. In this day and age of darts, no matter where you look, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everybody's out to just make money no matter how they make it. They don't care. They don't put anything back in. They don't give to the community. But Carol is totally different. Carol is laced up the right way. There's not many like him. So, I've got these 3 sets of darts, and this is number 3, the James Welding. As I said, they're £49. They're only available in 26 grams, but that's because that's what James throws. So, when it gets to the throwing section, I'll need to try and remember that, because I'm a 23 gram guy, so it's quite a bit heavier. So, let's do the usual. Let's get these on the table, get them on the board, meet back here, do a little recap, and give them their ratings. On the front of the James Welding darts, you see a nice little logo of the shot Collab range. You get a clear window showing you the barrel, the stem and the flight, and telling you these are only available from St Helens Darts Megastore. On the back of the box, you get some information about the darts and how they're made. You get the lifetime barrel guarantee, and you also get the little safety warning for kids. Inside, the darts are held in place in a foam insert. You get the 3 barrels, the 3 stems, the 3 flights, and your guarantee. Now, these darts are all personally signed by James Welding himself, and they're only available in 26 grams. The darts are available for £49, and they're exclusive to St Helens Darts Megastore. I've got the James Welding darts on the table, and as I've already said, these are an exclusive dart only on sale from either James himself or St Helens Darts Megastore. Every set in the shop, St Helens, is signed by James, so you also get an autographed dart. So, there you go, that's a good look at the barrel. As you can see, it's a very nice barrel. Very nice colour. It's come supplied with the shot nylon stem. It just says shot lock. You've got the pre-punched flights, which are standard flights. I'll just get a dimension for them right now while we're talking about the flights. They look like a number 2, and they are 36mm. So it's a standard number 2 flight. As I said, they come pre-punched. If you've not used pre-punched flights before, you just put the ring inside the little slot. You can get different rings, but these ones came with it. Stick them on, like so, squeeze them down, and that ring then grips onto the stem, closing the stem at the top, stopping the flight from coming out, giving you some resistance. So it's an intermediate stem that it comes with. But let's look at the barrel. So we'll start with the point. It's a standard black point. It looks as it's about 28mm long. 29mm, good guess, Gavin, good guess. It's a 29mm black point, and then you've got this black barrel. Now at the start, you've got the tapered nose, then you've got just straight cut ring grooves, a very big smooth section, more straight cut ring grooves, another smooth section, straight ring grooves, and then you've got Hitman, laser etched on the tapered part of the back of the barrel where it meets the stem. Now, a lot of people say, why have the smooth section? Well, it's designed for James, and that's what James likes, so that's what James gets made. And this may suit front grippers, middle grippers, and rear grippers. It all depends if you're just front of rear or front of middle, because if it is, it's not going to be for you, because you're going to just get all that smooth section. But the dimensions for the barrel, these come in at 51mm long with a diameter of 6.78. So I think that may be 6.75 or 6.8. I think it'll be 6.8, because if you go on the smooth section, it's coming up as 6.8. So 51 by 6.8. The drill depth at the rear for the balance, that's coming in at 8.28. So this is just a standard looking dart. Very nice finish on it. Quite wide straight cut grooves. Big smooth section. More straight cut grooves. That same smooth section again. Then more ring grooves before it gets to the rear. But for a young guy, it's his first dart. The Shot Collab range, I think it's excellent. I think it's a really nice dart that will suit quite a lot of people. So let's do the usual. Let's get these onto the scales so we can get them onto the board. Dart number 1. 26.08. Dart number 2. 26.12. And dart number 3. 26.05, so 0.07 of a difference between the darts, and I think they should be 0.05, but we'll just check in a second, because you always get this little thing here, and these have been checked to 25.95 plus or minus 0.05, so they are out from that, because that one itself is a full 0.1 of a gram, and there's a dart heavier than that. So these have been checked by hand, but that one is slightly out. But we would never notice that as players, just amateur players. Full setup, 27.63. On the front of James Welding's dart, you've got the standard shot black point. Then you come to the front of his barrel. It's a long tapered front nose. Then you've got these grooves. Now you can see the edges on these grooves are quite sharp. I would say they've got little burrs on them, to be honest. But that's going to give you extra grip from those grooves. Just hope they're not too sharp. Then you've got the large smooth section. Then you've got more grooves cut the same way. You've still got that rag on the edge of the grooves, giving you that sharp effect. But I honestly think Shot could have finished them a bit better. I think they are just a bit too much of a rag on there. Another smooth section. Then you get more grooves before you get to the taper at the rear, with Hitman laser etched on it for James's nickname. Then you've got the Shot Shotlock nylon stem in white, and the black Shot standard flight. I've got the James Welding darts in my hand. Now, these are a nice looking set of darts. Now, I've paired them up with the red Shot flight deck, intermediate stems, well, in between stems, and the standard flights. There you go, and they look really, really good. The black and the red just seems to go really nice. Now, there's not as much grip on these darts as there is on the other two sets in the St Helens Darts Collab. But these will suit a lot of people. We've got grip at the front, we've got grip in the middle, and I've got grip at the rear, all with those rings. There is two smooth sections. If you grip in the smooth section, oh, that's really unfortunate, because these are designed for the player, and that's how he grips. And as I've said in the previous videos, they're £49, If they suit you, go and support the local lad. Help him on his journey. Not all these young kids get sponsored straight away. So Carol from St Helens is doing everything he can to try and help some young lads pursue their dreams. Oh, rubbish. That's better. Now the grip rating for these darts, on the front here, I'm going to give it a 2. The middle where the grooves are is a 2, and the rear where the grooves are is a 2, but you've got that smooth section in between. And even though you get a little bit of grip off the steel, if you're gripping in that middle bit, it's just really unfortunate. But they fly really well, they're very well made, and Shot have done really well. Now if anybody for Shot is watching this dart, why don't Shot get in touch with youth academies, go round, see these young players and do collabs for them? If influencers want to do their own darts, there's plenty of ways for them to go out and just do it themselves. Help the youth. The youth need our help. They're the future. Oh. I like these darts. They're very well made. They get in the board really well. So what I'm going to do is have 3 more and then go straight into this 2-1 challenge. Nice 60 before the 2-1 challenge.
Scottish Cowboy to row first. Game on!
Here we go. Oh, good start. 28.
28.
Rubbish. I should maybe get James to throw them for me. Chasing trebles.
42.
Just go
Scottish
back
Cowboy.
low.
You require 131.
Now wait a minute. I've just realised this is 26 grand. I forgot about that. Oh,
80.
I'm glad I missed that double. That was for a single 19.
Scottish Cowboy. You require 51.
Wow. Oh man.
19.
It's amazing what a difference a couple of grams does to your throat.
Scottish Cowboy. You require 32.
Oh, double double. Oh,
28.
just a bit too heavy for me.
Scottish Cowboy. You require 4. Yes, game shot. And a match. Scottish Cowboy.
Apologies to James Welding, these darts are really good. Just 26 grams, it's a bit heavy for me and that's why I was struggling. But these are a nice set of darts. So let's recap on the James Welding darts. First of all, the grip rating for these darts. It's going down to a 2, a 2 and a 2. If you don't catch the grooves, you're going down to a 1. That's just the way it has to be. The darts are designed for James. They're not designed for the general public. But if they suit you, what a dart to get. Value for money. It's a 10 out of 10 all day long. These are only £49. They're made by Shot. If you find a dart shot, £49, you're doing quite well because short's usually up. It's a collab. Now, St Helens darts have got their own collab as well. Now they've got these 3 darts. They've got the James Welding, the Yanis, and you've got the Matty Ambage. And none of them are over £50. Now, you don't need to be a social media buff or searching through social media constantly, but you'll see there's quite a lot of collab darts come out for influencers, YouTubers, TikTokers, and they're all priced at £75. Now, these people are never ever going to be professional dart players. Well, some of them might be. You've got some people in the bull hitters that could be professional dart players eventually. These are young guys that are chasing their dream, and it's an expensive sport. Getting hotels, travel, trains, whatever way they've got to get to tournaments, they need the money. So Carol is donating all the money for these darts to these kids. So this is well worth getting in your collection. Whether it's on the website, whether it's phone in the shop or pop them in, get a set of these darts. They're only £49. If you don't get these ones, you might like the Yanis ones, you might like the Matty Ambage ones. You might like all 3 and buy all 3 and support them. I don't know. Value for money, as I said, 10 out of 10. Based on the match darts, which is still the RVB Gen 6s, but they're getting pushed by the Yanis darts, these get an 8 out of 10. Out of the 3, these are the ones that suit me the least. There's not enough grip on them. They're just too heavy. Just, that's all. But there's people out there that throw 26. People out there that like that kind of grip. They'll be right up your street, and you're also helping someone. On the 201 challenge, I done okay. I'm not going to go away crying, but I could do better. And I probably would if I had another 2, 3, 4 goes. But that's not the way it works. The 201 challenge is a 1 chance go, and that's it. But all these darts in this, all these darts in this section will end up going on the 501 challenge, my new series on the channel. I'll be doing one of them a week, hopefully, putting up a set of darts against another set of darts until we get the winner. So guys, if you liked the video, please hit that subscribe button. It's very important that you hit the subscribe button if you're watching it, if you're not already a subscriber. It gets the channel noticed, it gets more content put on the channel and more darts for you to see. I get loads of people asking me to review a certain set of darts, and then you check it and they're not a subscriber. Become a subscriber. The more subscribers that's there, the more the channel gets noticed. The views are good, it's just need the subscribers to click that button. If you take the time to leave a comment, I will take the time to answer it. Also, in this channel, you will never be charged a subscription fee. Everything will be free. I'm not in this to make money. I'm not in this to further myself and boost my ego. I'm in there to do something that I enjoy, and if I can pass along the information to you and it helps you, then winner, winner. So guys, thanks very much for watching. Keep enjoying your darts, and I'll catch you on the next review. Yeehaw!